Hi, my name is Kavindu. I co-directed and I was the cinematographer of Pavements and editor. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Rajiv. I wrote, produced, and co-directed with Kavindu.
My name is Damien. I'm the film composer, so created the soundtrack for the movie.
You must be Viran.
That's what I tell my children every day. You control your future, not someone else or money.
It's your life. But at the end of the day, you both arrived at this place together. And he's in a committed relationship. What?
You want me to present?
Do you not want to?
Whose side are you on?
I just don't know what else to do. That's just me thinking out loud.
We'll get through this.
So about a year ago roughly, the two of us worked on a short film together called Aya, and ever since then I was just like, oh, maybe good to stay in practice and kind of work on a project per year maybe. And then one day while waiting for inspiration and whatnot, the concept came to mind. Because on the way home from work, you know how you play the game where you look at somebody random and give them a story? That kind of was the building block for where the concept went into. Took a couple of months, thought through the whole thing, thought through the idea, wanted to include true stories. So all 3 stories that take place in the film are based on true events. And once we came up with a solid story, I met up with 2 other people, Amalini and Shehara, and we broke it down and we solidified it. I met with Kavindu in December and we said this is the plan. We're going to be done by June, July. Contacted Damien in December as well, I think it was somewhere around there, and then yeah, that's kind of how it was born. A bit overwhelmed.
No, it's my first score. Been doing music for a long time, but in terms of film scoring, is my first one. Yeah, it was awesome. Just trying to communicating with Rajiv, because I'm from Canada, so there's a big time difference. So that kind of when I'm sleeping, he's up, and he's sleeping, I'm up, and we were always like talking late night for him, whatever it is. So it was fun, but it was fun trying to figure out what he wants as a composer. It's not what I want, it's what he wants, what the director wants, and then I try and put some music into it and try to give it a story and give it that emotion that for all those scenes. So it was a lot of fun, and yeah, it was great. Logic all the way, Logic and Mac all the way. So can't nothing else that I can use. I'm not a Windows guy, so using Mac, that's all I do. So yeah, and it's very simple. Just had a MIDI and just put it for my acoustic. I use a Taylor, so I was using that, and just there was a few parts in the movie I put my voice into, just the ahs and things like that. So that was fun as well. So yeah.
We haven't really, it kind of just went in when it comes, which is why, so when we did Aya, we had like tuk films, like, oh, we're gonna do this, blah blah blah. And then when we came to this one, we just kind of wanted to put our names, because it was just more like when we had the time and when we felt inspired, we'd collaborate, and then we'd do our own thing, and then it's a good partnership relationship. So yeah, we'll see as it goes.
We're currently sending this out for film festivals, so till that whole run is over, we won't be able to upload it online in like 6 months. Yeah, in like 6 months it should be online. And also we might have another screening soon. Dates aren't announced, location is not really confirmed, but we might Yeah.
For me, it was Ryan. I don't know about filming wise.
Filming wise, I don't know, man. It was, since each thing was different, it wasn't like each story was like a different experience to shoot and even edit. It literally felt like a different movie. So yeah, I think it's like hard to compare the three terms of what's easy and what's hard.
Tough question, but because with a score, I can't put completely different scores for each character. It has to kind of have a overall theme to it. So I think the hardest, I think Soraya was a bit harder because there was more instruments in there, and my voice was in it as well. So it was like 4-part harmony, so I had to make sure that sounded good. But overall, I think Soraya was the hardest because I had a bit more effects on that as well, like synths and things like that. So yeah, I think that would have, most probably had more conversations about that than the other two. Yeah.
I don't think we know them either. The budget thing happened. Yeah. I miscalculated the budget and we spent almost half of it on day one. So the rest of the film was like done low-key, super DIY.
Soraya's the second story, and a lot of her story takes place in her apartment building, but there are 3 different levels. So she has leaving the apartment, she has her flat with her flatmates, one of them played by Yasmin, and then she has a rooftop. And all 3 locations for her one apartment were 3 different locations.
This is like a weird thing. This also happened with Aya. I would say like 80% of the film was shot on Vijay Kumar Tungamawatha. That's where we live. Janit's house, Soraya's rooftop, Janit's art selling thing, the train station, Soraya walking on the streets, all of Ryan's house. Everything was shot on Vijay Kumar Tungamawatha, and it is quite convenient because we live in Vijay Kumar Tungamawatha. But yeah, that's like a weird aspect of the movie.
So I think the Soraya's theme was iconic in terms of the voice, and everyone loved that on the trailer. So that wasn't the initial soundtrack for Soraya really. Yeah. It was completely different. It didn't have much. It was very simple. But then I sent it to Rajiv. Was like, it's okay. And then I think I created something for another scene, completely different scene. And I sent it to him like, wow, let's do that. And I'm like, okay. So then I added harmonies on top of it and put more instruments, and then that's like kind of the iconic, that part everyone loved in the trailer, especially the trailer came out, everyone loved that, and that made a big difference.
And I thought he was like playing, on his, he was playing either chords or whatever it was on his piano, and he goes, oh no, that's my voice. And I was just like, oh man, that's really cool.
That was actually the most fun time I had, because as a film composer, it's mainly, piano and guitar and things like that, but adding a voice, me adding the voice with like getting someone else to add it was fun. So yeah.
When the concept came about, I had originally, I still want to. The concept is such to where the story never really ends because it passes on from one to another. So I kind of eventually, probably till the day I die, I want to kind of do Pavements as a short film series. So it'd be cool if, all of them, the whole point of Pavements is that they are based on true stories, so that there's that effect to it. Like, these are people who you actually do pass by. So if anyone has either somebody they know of that has a really powerful or inspirational story, or they feel like they have one themselves, do feel free to share. And you never know, your story might be in the next Pavements film or one of the series to follow.
Well, I just want to thank everyone for really, without everyone sharing the trailer and things like that, and we got a lot of views on that, and thank you everyone for doing that, and for coming for the screening, and for our families and things like that. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, thank you for letting us talk about the movie as well.
Yeah,
same thing. I just want to thank everyone for coming for the premiere, especially family came from Candy and all that, and yeah, it's been fun. Wow.
At the screening, he goes, like, we were just dead tired, and he's like, has the mic and he's talking, And then he's done. He goes, okay, I'm gonna pass the phone to Rajiv now. And I was like, and everyone's like, that's not a phone. But like in addition to that, like to the cast and the crew that helped out, like 90% of them have never been on film before, and just for like volunteering and like coming and really having a good time. Because for us, a big part of the experience is the memories you make along the way. Because once a film is done, you just watch it. Whereas like the stuff that we have are the stuff that happened on set and off set and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you to everyone who was a part and contributed.